Okay, 11 says the function v of t is equal to 9 minus t squared is the velocity of the particle moving along the x-axis, is t is measured when t is greater than 0. Okay, so we want to determine when the particle is moving to the right, to the left, and when it stopped. So it stopped when your velocity is going to equal to 0. So solving, we get t equals to 9, or t equals plus or minus 3. Since times cannot be negative, it is stopped when t equals 3. Okay. To find out where it's moving to the left or to the right, we're going to use a timeline, and we're going to check our sign of our velocity. So I want a number to the right of 3, so I'm going to pick 0. So if I substitute 0, I'm going to get 9, which is positive. I need a number to the right of 3, so I'm going to pick 4. So 9 minus 16 is negative. Okay, so what that tells me is that from 0 to 3, it's going to be moving to the right. And when t is greater than 3, it's going to be moving to the left. Okay. Part B says, find the particle displacement. So the particle displacement is just the area under the curve from 0 to 6. So I'm going to have 9t minus t over 3 divided by 3 from 0 to 6, which is 9 times 6 minus 6 to the third over 3. And that is negative 18. So basically what that means is that the particle ended up 18 spaces to the left from where he started. Part C says, what is the total distance traveled? Well, the total distance traveled is the absolute value. So if we were doing this in our calculator really easy, we can just put the absolute value. But if I'm doing it by hand, I have to find out where it's positive and where it's negative, which I did in part A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from 0 to 3 of 9 minus t squared dt. That's going to give me my positive value. And then from 3 to 6, and that's going to give me my negative value. Okay, so doing this gives you 18. And this one gives you negative 36. So again, we're doing the absolute value, so we're actually going to add them. So my total distance traveled is 54.